This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and this is episode 722 of the show. And Friday means stupid interview mistakes. Yay! So on this one, I talk about one of the things I see happen way too often. When I was doing recruiting, this is the one that drove me crazy because it was completely avoidable, and I'm going to try and head it off with you. Hope you find the show helpful and that you have a great weekend. And now, let's get going. Now, I've been doing a series on what I call stupid interview mistakes. And this one is one of the classics. I remember experiencing it when I was a beginner. And I remember experiencing it when I was junior. I remember experiencing it matter of fact, yesterday. And it's the classic thing of you forget or ignore the question and just start answering what you think I want to find out from you. Now, this is a sin committed by beginners and experienced interviewers alike. I got to tell you, you veteran job hunters are often the worst offenders, because what happens is you start to anticipate my questions because you've been on so many interviews. So you think you know what I'm looking for. So you decide to offer it up, and it isn't. I'm really just asking the question, and from there I want to probe. You see, your job as the job hunter is to guide me through your background by following the script of the questions I ask. I have an agenda. Employers interviewing you have an agenda. They want to learn what you know and what you're like to relate to their organization and what they're looking for in a new hire. When you go off on these long tears, and I have to say long is in excess of a minute and a quarter, the impact of doing this is I start to zone out. I know employers do because they tell me this all the time. I couldn't listen to them after a while. One said to me a while back. And you wind up failing on the interview. You think you're crushing it out of the park because you're basking in your own magnificence, when in effect you're losing your audience. And unfortunately, you're talking yourself out of a job. So again, most people do it because they think they know what someone's looking for, but you really don't. Interviewing requires that you answer questions in 30 to maybe a minute 15 tops. Why do I suggest that? Why do I tell you that's important? Because frankly, people stop listening after a minute 15. Like, you're anticipating clicking away from this video now, right? So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few ways that you can connect with me. The first one, of course, is reach out to me on LinkedIn. My page there is linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love to hear from my listeners. It just puts a big smile on my face. Next, if you're an executive and interested in my coaching you, email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. Mention in the subject line that you're interested in coaching. I'll reach back to you. We'll set up a time to speak. We'll figure out whether this makes sense. I want to be clear. I'm not here to be your recruiter. I no longer do search work. I'm a coach helping people find their next position. And as such, my work is not free. I'm not doing this as a charitable endeavor. I'm here to see whether I can help you and whether your background is something where I can be of service. And if you're not an executive, the best place to connect with me is with JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. That's my site where I've curated information that I've created and other people have created. It's there with their permission, of course. And you can ask me questions. So right now there's over 400 pieces of content there, plus the ability to ask me questions. So again, JobSearchCoachingHQ.com is that site. And by the way, and I haven't really mentioned this on the site, in addition to doing job search coaching, I also do executive coaching and life coaching. And I've done so for years. So if you're interested in that, message me again at my email address, jeffoaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. Tell me about what you're interested in, and I'll get back to you and we'll talk about it. Hope you found this helpful, and in the meantime, have a great day. Take care.